I forgot to unmute my mic. Oops. Oops. Fucking big oops. Oh god, I actually don't have this functioning properly. Is it? Is it fine? Is it okay? Is it fine? Alright. Oh god. I just wanted to check for a second. Oh. Mute myself for a second. Speaking of muting and all that, I hope the stream is running fine. I'm running at a smooth 60 frames. By the way, don't care about this. Don't worry about it. You may be asking why I'm not skipping it. Well, fuck you. That's fine. But also because I've played this game a million times before. This isn't really my first time playing. I've actually already recorded, you know, whatever this entire playthrough. But I know that's how I never mute myself, but I feel like it'd take a few seconds. I'm running at a clean, smooth 60 frames per second and 1080p. So, get fucked, loser. I'm also at like over 20,000.
Navy put up a good fight.
Of course they did. It's Earth.
He's
Better late than never.
Going in orange.
How about you show some respect, Romeo?
Just saying, Dutch. They missed one.
No. They left it for us.
Really optimistic mood.
You know the music. Time to dance.
Hello,
Bug
beautiful.
might actually be my favorite now that I think about it.
Pods. Now.
Buck.
Replacements?
This many years
It's a
into the
butcher.
war? Who was it?
Dutch.
At least they
Dutch.
listen.
To me. And they're not gonna like what they hear.
Orders are orders.
Come on, Veronica. What could be more important than that carrier?
My orders. And Buck,
Hmm.
call me Captain.
Oof.
I'll pass on that dance. But you can show me where to sit.
The definition
What the
of
hell kind
get
of armor
shut
was she
down.
wearing?
Dunno, Mickey. I wasn't looking at her gear. Seriously?
Well, gotta be close quarters.
Exactly.
My kind of man.
Second to last. Right next to mine.
Cozy. You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss.
Oh, brother.
So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop.
What the hell am I supposed to do with this inside a Covenant ship?
But you didn't know I muted myself until then, I guess. Oh, Jesus, my controller. Okay. Let me pick
Wake
that
up, Buttercup.
Relax, rookie.
Most
You don't mean nothing.
unprofessional streamer of
Besides,
all time.
now's one of those times. Pays to be the strong, silent type.
Okay. Oh boy. This is kind of test stream, kind of not. It's more so test stream in the thing of like, it's gonna be a full stream.
Latest intel reports
But
Covenant
it's gonna be a
troops are
test
massing
stream as in
beneath
like,
carrier.
this is a Super Bowl game, but it's also not a Super Bowl game.
We are
But it looks very nice when it's in good quality, so you know, let me try and take advantage of it. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot, you can look around. Everything right.
take it back. Navy got its spot check. Hey, Romeo, remember when I told you to shut your mouth? Yeah? Consider that a standing order. Captain,
What kind of last name is
off the
Dare?
deck.
Look at that shit.
Stand by to adjust trajectory. On my mark. What did you just say? Mark.
Oh, the frames did drop for
Way
a
off
second, I
course.
seen
We're
that.
heading exactly where I need to go. But we're gonna miss the carrier. Radiation! Covenant just set off a nuke? No. The carrier's going to jump. It's a subspace rupture. You need to... EMP! Losing power!
Seems familiar.
We're going in hard!
If I have to, though, I will drop the frames down, but I don't think I will have to. I'm running too much only time it dropped down to like 59. So, I think it ought to be fun. Okay. Deep breath. Both, well. But I'd hate to have anxiety because I mess up my own, like, just, I don't know, sentences and whatnot. I do it quite often, actually. Mostly, though, I just think about it, I'm like, man, what just went wrong in that sentence there? How? I've been speaking the same language for my entire life. You'd think I'd master it by this point, but, you know. I can't remember what I was gonna say either. It was like must, had like an M. I don't know. Okay. ODST, I feel like everyone agrees is the most atmospheric. Halo 3 is the most bombastic, I feel like. Well, that might be Halo 2 actually. Would you like to perform training? No. I hopefully remember everything. It is a Halo game. Oh, sensitivity's way. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, bitch. Is it B? It's A. That's not okay. 6 frames. Ah, that's nice. An intro. I love it.
And healthcare on demand.
Okay. I think I just go in either direction. It loops around. No, I was actually immediately wrong about that. That is impressive. I was playing Civ yesterday, and I actually got a couple new people to play Civ with, which I will probably stream that soon. Speaking of that, because, well, one, I fucking love I love Civ. Two, oh, you throw grenades way more like an arc.
I had him. He's in cover.
Okay. Ow, shit. Alright. 6 frames? Yeah. I'm gonna be checking that a lot, by the way, so bear with me because I want to make sure everything's running fine for this stream. It is the newest one with all the updated features and whatnot. I think there's still probably gonna be a little bit of fuzziness with all the bullshit, but oh well. Cannon fodder 200 pound, nice. I actually I had not got, no, just kidding. But I actually, from playing Halo 2 and, you know, Halo, I dropped down 59, but it's fine. I hope it doesn't, like, full and stop the stream for, like, a second, because it drops down by, like, 1 frame. I hope it just drops down by, you know, 1 frame and it's barely noticeable. It'd be really annoying if I had to, like, drop the frame rate just because it drops down by, like, 1. Man, this fucking game. That's right, that's the one, yep. To this day, I think ODST's, I almost said fucking camouflage, Jesus. But, their night vision, there we go. Their night vision's like my favorite to this very day, because it's not, it doesn't light everything green, it just highlights everything. It like puts a border around everything, making everything just pop out more. And it's really simple, but so fucking effective. It's like, you know what you're shooting, you know where all the walls are, and that's pretty much all you need to know. Like, you don't really need to see fucking what tint of color a wall is and what. You just need to see the things you're gonna kill, and then the things that you need to avoid. I thought I just heard a grunt, but maybe not. I did. Okay. If I remember correctly, which I mean, Good fucking luck. Yeah, it wants me to go up to one of these, right? Yeah. Cool. But, yeah, my memory is pretty ass, so I move around my chair. Oh boy. Oh yeah. There's a map, isn't there? Although in this game, I am not a fan of the map system, not gonna lie. Okay. It might be bright enough. I don't know how bright it is for you guys looking at it. You know, it seems pretty important that I go this way. Fuck is? Oh, that's my charger box on there. Holy shit! I was like, what is my foot feeling like it's about to catch fire for? Turns out my oh yeah. Don't you just go over through these doors here? I'm pretty certain. Yep. It's fine. At least I didn't take too long to figure that out. Glass this. Well, I guess they did. Oh, probably not yet, I suppose. Okay, well, I mean... Wrong button? I'm sorry, I'm still, I'm still getting used to Reach, because the classic Halo games, the reason why I don't play Halo Reach with the classic Halo games is because it had a lot of shit different with it, including the buttons. Like, the buttons to reload are X, and the buttons to swap shit, like, in vehicles is X, and the older Halo games, such as ODST, Halo 3, Halo 2, Halo 3, or 1, the buttons for those kinds of things, like reloading, getting vehicles and such, is RB. And Reach changes to X. Not only that, but the style's just different. You don't play as much Chief. I mean, you don't in this one too, but there's more than just that as well. Like, you know, buttons, or... Oh, I'm already on my last clip. Okay. Or if we're not talking about the buttons, is there? Yeah. Then you also have just the style, like customizable armor. I mean, there was always customizable armor, but not to the depth of like Halo Reach. Halo Reach really fucking changed it. I know I can just go straight up. Nah, fuck it, I will. That's just what I'll do. Okay. Knew it. I remember there was one of these rooms with fucking... Oh yeah, this one's only or normal difficulty. How do you think about that? I don't know why, don't ask me, but still. I actually know where this is. Immediately. There's always one in this game that gets me. Always. Just one that gets me. Although, over the years I've slowly learned where it's at. It's a later one. It's like halfway, if not 3/4 through the game. Let me mute myself real fast.
You gonna tell us her name, Gunny?
Ms. Naval Intelligence. Our new boss. So check your mouths, find
I don't
your
know what it is
chairs,
with me having to clear my throat.
get set.
Like all the time,
Combat
every
trauma.
episode. Maybe it's how fast I talk. Because it's also why I have to like take a deep breath in sometimes, because I won't give myself the time to, you know, breathe in. I'll just keep talking and talking and talking until, you know, I have to breathe, and that's probably not always the best choice. Like that. Pretty talkative. I don't like there being silence, especially because I don't have a webcam or anything like that, where you guys can see, you know, that I'm still here, I'm still my controller, once again. It's gonna happen every time, don't worry about it. Well, I could just settle my thigh, I guess. But, sorry. What was I saying? I can't remember.
Squad.
Oh yeah, the reason I talk a lot is, there's subtitles, you guys can read it, fuck you.
Yeah. Give me a sec.
But the reason I talk a lot is because I don't have a webcam, you can't see my expressions, you can't, you know,
How about
see
yours?
that maybe I'm like drinking something, or that I did
Works
mute myself
great.
to clear my throat. I have to like
Right.
announce it. That's why I say
done
I
fooling
mute
around,
myself
I just need
almost
help.
every fucking time
Did
because
I?
of that.
Do something wrong? Because the only thing I regret about you and me, not knowing you were a spook when we first met. I would have been a lot less charming.
That's what I missed most about you, Buck. Well, your mouth was always a little faster than your brain.
I take offense to this.
Look, don't start about my job. We both agreed to end it.
That was years ago, Veronica. I'm a little fuzzy on the details. Must have met a lot of other saps since then. Why pick me for the safari?
First, you're the best soldier I know, and second, I don't remember that night. What you asked me in the morning?
I remember not getting an answer.
Say again, Buck. You're breaking up.
Mute
I
myself
said
once
stay
again.
put. I'm on my way.
I didn't think I'd have to stay muted that long, which
We missed our LZ. This grid is packed
why I
with
didn't say
covenants.
it.
Be careful.
I appreciate the concern.
a little bit more.
Won't be much of a rescue if you're dead.
She says as she's gonna be in need. Imagine. Actually, in my opinion, the assault rifle in this game is very good. It's super underrated, I feel like, in ODST. Because it really kind of fucking sucks in the other games. Well, okay. Technically, the gun's supposed to be used as like a burst gun, but there is no burst function. It's a full auto, which, I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, it makes sense, but it's just, I don't know. Like, when you pick this up, you fire it. You think that should be auto, do you not? Like, the fuck? Fuck you then. Throw one out. They also made brutes really easy to feed. To just feed. They made them really easy to feed. That's right, step one. No, they made it really easy to beat them. To defeat. Well, that was, yeah. Since Halo 2. Halo 2 was the, you know, because everyone complained about how strong they were, how like fast they were, and you know, just everything all around strong. So then the creators were like, oh, we hear you then. Is that right? And then, over here, I think?
I saw your pod hit.
Oh.
One lucky SOB.
Yeah, in Halo 3, they just like weaken them
See any
so
more
much.
come down?
Like the,
Nah,
I think
negative.
it takes.
But I didn't see much of anything
Wait,
after
that's
that
gonna
flash.
Okay.
But listen, some of these buildings
In
are
Halo
open.
3, the shields
Should be
are
able to get
weaker.
inside. Flank the Covenant on the streets.
And when you do break the shields, they're permanently broken because it's just armor, basically. Just armor.
Look at me!
Whereas for the Covenant, the elites in the Covenant, I guess they're all in the Covenant. But the elites in the Covenant, the main part of the Covenant, their shields go back. Why did you take that away from brutes? I don't understand. I don't think in Halo 2 they had shields period, but they had a shitload of health. Which pretty much made up for it, which, yeah. But in Halo 3 they not only lowered the health, but they made it to where the shields are going permanently, so all you have to do is take the shield away, and then if you're low health, step away and then just shoot them in the head. And then they're dead. Like it...
On my last mag!
I don't know why I had to announce that. No. They're also that easy. The fact that you can beat up a group, I don't know. I just find it hilarious. That one I'm not so much pissed about. Well, I'm not really pissed on anything. That's a strong word. Let me not say that. My question. Nice. Oh, I thought that was gonna blow that up. Please not. No. I actually need this. I really need it, actually. Yeah? Is that right? Alright. Is this Marine still alive, by the way, or did he die? He probably got caught in, like, the explosion. Man, the horrors of war. Famous quote. War is hell. I forget who said that, because it's mostly just overused way too much. Wait. Oh. I don't ever remember seeing elites in the ODST campaign. I don't know why. That's another thing, right? They don't use the I mean, there are still sniper jackals in this game, I think, but like
An
very
overcharged
few.
plasma pistol shot will neutralize their shields. Should also take down a brute's armor.
Oh, yeah? Where were you a minute ago?
Still trapped inside my pod.
I love that the tutorial tries to like it just tries to like, you know, think like you think, I guess, or just sound like how you think the first time you was playing it, like, oh, well, what the fuck, I could have used that. But at the same time, if you were a classic, you know, Halo player, then you would have already known that, you know, plasma pistol does that anyways. But still, if you was new to say ODST, it's just Halo in general, then there you go. But it kind of doesn't make sense because, you know, Buck is a fucking ODST. You know, you'd think he'd know this shit. Like, I don't know, just small little complaints. Nothing too serious though. Those are the ones that I really don't care for. It's just kind of like inconsistencies. There's a lot of fucking gunk around. That's disgusting. Okay, I think this is where I get my shoddy go-go-lottie, right? I don't know what the fuck that was, but don't worry
Trooper, we're
about it.
pinned down. Cut through this building. Hit him from behind.
Oh, right, recoil. That exists. Oh my god. Oh. I may be able to hit the rest of them, but that head's a little small. Oh. I think that was just up against the wall. Yes. Oh my. Wait, what the fuck? Oh. Oh. Oh, wow, that is.
Buck,
Oh
location.
god, jeez.
Almost there. What's wrong?
That was really fast, Jesus. It was so
Multiple
fast I
hostiles
actually
closing on my
just sounded like I
position.
said jeez.
Listen carefully. If I don't make it,
Whoa, hang on. I'll be right there.
too late. They spotted me.
Damn it, no!
If I don't make it, no,
Veronica.
too late. I'm dead.
Talk to me. Don't move. I'm coming. You hear?
2 seconds. What did, oh, I was like, why did it get so bright? Turns off fucking night vision. I really like the shield slash health system in this game because you do kind of technically still have a shield. You don't, but you do. Like, you can get shot a pretty decent amount before your health starts dropping. And it makes sense that there isn't a shield bar because, you know, you're an ODST. So then your screen just gets red because, you know, you don't have a shield to recharge. You just get less injured. It's kind of like how a bulletproof vest still hurts if you get shot and it still, like, takes almost all the impact and not, you know, all of it. Because it's still fucking, like, it's the speed of a bullet. Oh god. It's the speed of a bullet hitting you. Like, really fucking hardly. Alright, well, fuck you. I thought about it, I was like, I don't know what the fuck I was just thinking there, but like, I can't even justify it. But, it's like a bullet just hitting you really fucking hard. Like, imagine a dime getting launched at you, like, 70 miles an hour. I mean, I know it's a lot fucking fast. I mean, even that would be rough.
You do not have time for this. Turn around, you bastard.
I
Let
don't
me
have time
shoot
for
you in the back.
And they tried to use. Oh yeah, I forgot. They fucking. They have the beams, which I think is introduced in Halo. I love the sound. I love the hunter sound. That's not wrong. The sound. Bear with me. Don't do it. Don't run at me. Ow. Ow. Oh god. You know, fuck you. Hey, can you, charge at me? That's... Did you just dodge it? 100? Did you dodge? I don't remember them being able to do that, you know. The fuck do I know? I'm gonna leave that other hunter to be alone. A fate worse than death, I'm sure.
Attention travelers. Lost items can be
Okay.
claimed
Oh wait, do I?
on lower level.
I did not have it on. I was like, do I have it on and went to turn it off without even, like, checking for lines or anything? I think, yeah. No, let me have that. I don't know why I had to step like a little bit away from it.
I'm here.
I guess
I
maybe
gotcha.
that. Yeah, maybe, you know, a little bit away from it.
Oh,
And then
nuts.
introduces the
Whoa, whoa!
Well, the engineers were in like Halo 3, weren't they?
Whoa!
No, can't remember. Shit. There it is. I'm doing stuff. Alright.
What the heck was that? You ever seen one before? Hey, Romeo, you got your ears on?
Oh, I get it. Permission to speak, smartass.
No, I don't know what it was. But it was gonna grease your ass good. Just like it did the captain.
Ah.
Yeah, maybe. You're from Mickey, Dutch?
Negative.
The rookie. We need to get above this crap. Link with the B-net. One of our drones must have seen where they hit.
So we're popping smoke in the ladies'
Another
mission?
reason I like this game is it's very team.
Did she ever tell you what you wanted?
Like, which is really weird that they did 2 games in a row.
Never.
Wait.
Doesn't matter.
ODST game
All I
after
care
Halo
about now
3
is getting my men
or-
out of this city.
Even
Shit.
you.
I think so. I think it was Halo 2, Halo 3, then Halo 3 ODST, then Halo Reach. But it feels weird that they'd have like 2 side games back to back, you know? Plus I feel like it built it up way more. Alright. Sorry, I did not mean to laugh looking at that. Still though. I'm gonna save up and get a gaming chair, and I mean a gaming chair, like pads and all, like big ol'... Is that? Oh. Let me move my phone because it's like falling. I don't think there's anything else, right? It's just kind of... It's kind of dark. I don't know how I feel about that. I think it's technically lighter for you guys, which I always found was really weird, and I don't know why it's that way, because I don't, you know, fuck with the settings at all. I mean, obviously, I fuck with the settings in OBS, but I mean, like the coloration and saturation and, you know, all that kind of settings. Did I have the SMG last time? Oh yeah, I'm playing Rookie, and yeah, okay. Right. Yeah, and that way it's locked this time, and I go through here. So just pick up the ammo. Yep. I immediately thought this was somebody, don't worry about it. Man, the soundtrack in this game, so... oh, never mind. Sorry, I forgot. There's the... I don't know what it is with compasses? Compi? I think it's just compasses. I don't know what it is with compasses being at like the top of screens in games that I just can't deal with. But I either always forget they're there or don't realize they're there until I start looking for where I'm supposed to go. Which I know sounds weird, and you're like, well, of course, you know, you don't know where it's at until you start looking where you're supposed to go and all that, but I mean, it should kind of pop out so you don't really have to take your eyes off of the rest of your entire screen. I think I'm just too hyper-focused on the game.
Place the charge before I lose my grip.
Oh, that didn't work. Okay, well, it has a lot of shields, I might die. I thought I could get the engineer. Oh shit, I thought I had it.
Watch out!
Oh god, hey. Well, just gonna walk by you guys. Okay, where the fuck is there? god. There's like no recoil in this gun, although it's hella inaccurate. But you know, it's fine. Guy, please. Jesus. Okay, I need a grenade, obviously. I want to waste literally all of my ammo in that thing. I'm gonna just have to beat this shit up. Wait, did it just... What? What? Okay. Oh. Okay, they take 2 hits is what I was gonna say. I just stopped myself before I fucked that up. Done. Alright. Actually, you know what? Fuck like a better gaming chair. It'd probably be better to actually get a better volume mic, so I speak more clearly and it just doesn't sound really weird. Now I got the video quality. Now I need the audio quality. I don't need like a great one. Think this way, yeah. I don't need like a fantastic one. I just need something that isn't just a headset that I have plugged into my PC. Because that sounds like something you'd take like with a call or, you know, fucking Discord or some shit. You know? Probably not something you'd okay. Probably not something you'd really use to record. You know? Did you bet your sweet ass on the log? I did not have to do that. Oh yeah, there's a map, isn't there? There is. Oh god, I have to go like fucking all the way over here. Is brightness normal? Yeah, it is. Alright. I ain't gonna change it then. I just felt like it was really dark for some reason. Oh. Well, not now. I was like, is it on? That's pretty much when you're gonna think, I think. When you're gonna think that I think it's bright whenever I go to turn it off. And it's already off. Bit of a problem. Did I just... I did, didn't I? I think I just circled around. Then again, that's one thing about the MOMBASA streets, as it's called, is everywhere looks exactly the fucking same. Oh, hello. Dumbass. Get better fucking... something that helps you see in the back of your head. I don't know what the fuck I just fell into, but, you know. Oh, the inside of a car. I love it. I love those grenades a lot because they're essentially, oh god, they're essentially shotgun grenades where they explode a little bit on one side, you know, the side they hit, and then they do like a buckshot on the other side, wherever the other end's, you know, aiming. No. What the fuck? I felt kind of bad about that. Oh yeah, you can't duel in this, can you? I'm not even gonna try because I'm just gonna assume no. One thing I would have wished that... Let me rephrase that. One thing I wish they woulda, there we go, brought back with Halo Reach was dual wielding, because you're technically a Spartan, you know? Like, you're kind of in between being as strong as... Oh wait, am I already at the spot that I always get stuck on? I mean, I know where it is this time, but I just thought it was way later into the game. Maybe not. Alright. Yeah, it is. It's the spot I always... Wait. No. No, it isn't. But, I don't know, like, you're kind of in between being as strong as a Mark II and a Mark, what is it, 4 or 5? I think Mark 4.
Negative.
We need to get above this crap. Link with the B net.
The main
One of our
reason
drones
I
must
don't
have
really
seen
like
when
the
they
new
hit.
armor from Master Chief and Halo 4 and 5, I don't even care if they would have added a new armor style for like new Spartans, because that's not a big deal. I don't care. Like, yeah, they're obviously going to innovate. It's humans. When do we not innovate to kill ourselves better? Like, basic human nature. But it's a thing of they changed Master Chief's armor when he's a Mark II. That's Mark II armor. Why would they do that? Like, it makes no sense, because there's a different armor in the lore. He's a Mark II, and he has Mark II armor. There was no reason to change his armor at all. He's not a Mark fucking 4, 5, 3. He's a Mark II. And by the way, the reason why it seems so
Good
much
hunting, boys.
in lore that
I'm keeping my boots
there's
on
no
the
Mark
ground.
1, there is a Mark 1. Technically Sergeant Johnson, if anybody knows about him, I fucking hope so, he's a legend. If anybody knows about him, he's technically a Mark 1. They didn't have any like power armor or anything, they were just kind of like, think of Captain America Super Soldier, where they don't really get super armor or anything, they're just kind of really strong and fast and all that.
Trooper!
That's kind of what Sergeant Johnson's
Help us
supposed to be.
secure this vehicle!
Even though, you know, and, like, I don't think they really thought about that in Halo 1 or 2. In Halo 3, they kind of make him way cooler. And obviously, there's limitations. Like, they're not going to be as cool as fucking a Mark. Well, they're not going to be as strong or fast as a Mark II, because not only are they already fast and strong, but then they got the armor that don't flip out as much.
Hit it head on and it'll tear us to pieces!
That's English, by the way. Don't have a problem with how I just spoke. Because this is probably where I would expect her to drop when I'm moving around, turn the camera and shit like that. But no, they're still staying smooth as far as I can tell.
I'm on the gunner seat. I got shotgun.
Fucking impressive. I don't know what the hell I did. Oh wait, that's right, right. Okay, you wanna know why I was stuck so yeah, two of them are already in, okay. If you wanna know why I was stuck on low quality for so long, I mean one, I recorded. So right there, even if you have higher bit rate, there's a very high chance, more so than streaming, that your frames are still gonna drop and yada yada yada. But forever, like, whenever I looked at what memory you have, it would always tell me you have 6,000 or less. And I would have less than that, or I'd have that much. But you can go over it, that's just kind of like the guidelines that if you go over and something happens, what's on you. And, like, they're not accountable. And it doesn't say that. I had to, like, look it up, and somebody was saying that. Like, multiple threads were saying that, where people was talking about their setups and shit for recording and streaming and all that kind of shit. But, like, there's people that stream out there with, like, 50,000 fucking bit rate. And it's like, what does it tell you?
Roger that. I'm Oscar
like,
Mike.
Fucking 6,000 tops. Because it doesn't say, oh, you can go past it. It's like, oh, you can't exceed this, even though you can.
Dead. I don't know.
Well, okay. I need to rephrase that. YouTube lets you. Twitch doesn't. Twitch caps you out at 6,000 until you're an official, like, member or whatever of Twitch, I'm pretty sure. But I don't use Twitch, so I'm speaking solely off, you know, YouTube standards. Which is another reason I'm glad I went with streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch, because they're way more lenient about it.
Ghost ride the whip.
Which is why I really like YouTube, because Twitch is kind of becoming, one, it's only used for streaming, so I mean, you got a lot less we can do with that. Two, I'd have to have a whole new account to stream on Twitch, because I don't have one, I think. I don't even watch Twitch, so, you know. What's my objective?
Oh, you need
do I have one?
Like all the time.
Find Marine 2nd Platoon, okay. But it's just the fact that they seem to be really against people on Twitch. And I know that sounds mean to say, or like wrong-ish, but they seem to be really favoritist? I don't know. They favor people, basically, on how good they're doing and shit like that, from what I can tell. And no. You know, it's just, nah, don't feel like putting up with that shit, you know? I didn't even know about the whole, like, you have a limit until you get big enough rule. Like, isn't that kind of stupid? Like, if you have a PC that can handle going above those standards and you get better quality out of it, why wouldn't they let you do that? Why? You know? Oh,
This right here is why I signed up.
It makes no sense because you want better quality to appeal to more of the masses. You know, to be like, oh, you know, I can listen with quality. You can.
What is the objective,
you know, like,
Colonel?
Think bad or anything. Like, I'd still stream on 720 if I couldn't on 1080. Like, I wouldn't mind if 720 still pretty up there. Or even, you know, 30 frames over 60. To me, personally, a lot of gamers are like, oh, once you go to 60 frames, you can't play on 30 frames again. I don't see a difference. I don't. Personally, there's not a huge difference between the frame rate. I'd way sooner drop the frame rate from 60 to 30 than I would drop the quality. And that's just me. I'm sorry I'm going on a rant here, but again, this isn't even me.
Where's the Colonel?
Fucking ODST. But still, I don't know, it's just... I feel like it's one of those things where a lot of people, maybe some people can't go back to 30 frames, they just can't take their mind off of it. How like different it is to them, quote unquote different. But I feel like it's also one of those things where, you know how a popular kid popularizes one thing, and then everybody wants to do that one thing, where like a trend happens and everybody wants to get on it and get into the trend. I feel like that's how it is everyone's just like, oh, you don't have 60 frames? You know that's the new standard, right? Like, it's really annoying to hear that shit. And I'll stand my ground. I don't think there's a huge difference, personally. I really don't. I think there's a huge difference from like 30 frames to 120, which I can't even set my shit to 120, but I know it exists, and I've seen it. I know there's a pretty big difference there, but there ain't a fucking difference between, you know, 30 and 60, or
Kill that guy, huh?
like 60 to 90. 30 frame intervals just aren't a huge difference. Now, if you jump like 60, then yeah, of course. 60 frames. That's like 60 extra pictures in your video. Like, playing a game and doing a video of it is a lot like, you know how videos and movies are just really fast pictures? That's basically what a frame is. A frame is just one picture in like each second. So if you have 60 frames, you have, you know, 60 frames, 60 picture frames per second. But if you have 30, you have 30, you know, and you think there'd be a big difference, but it's only a second. So it's like flashing 30, you know, pictures, quote unquote, a second. So you'd only see it for barely any time. And that's where I just can't see why people think there's a massive difference between 30 and... Okay, I gotta cross the bridge. That's why I just can't see why people think there's a massive difference. There just isn't. Like... I don't know. Where the fuck? Where the fuck? Oh, Jesus. Oh god. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Okay, well, we killed each other. But, back to what I was saying, I'd sooner drop the quality than the frame rate, just because I don't think it matters as much, and for some reason, dropping the quality, I mean, I guess, when you add up all the frames you'd be missing out on, like over, like how long I stream, where it's a couple of hours, you know? If you add up all that, like 30 frames each second, added over and over again, yeah, I could see there'd be like a massive, you know, drop from that. But, you know, like, in the moment, you don't really see a big difference. I'm kind of playing devil's advocate where I'm taking, you know, the other side too, because I can see where they kind of see that, but at the same time, I don't think people should be so snazzy about it, where it's like, oh, I can never go back. It looks like shit now since I, you know, since I play in 60 frames. That actually was it, man.
Move your ass, trooper. Get across the bridge now.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Yep.
But I don't know. It's just stupid. Like, I bet I could switch my fucking stream, my next stream, to 30 frames and you wouldn't tell the difference. I fucking guarantee it. I'm not gonna, You don't know. But I could.
Shotgun.
And I don't think anybody would tell a difference. It's the fact that it's so looked down upon. It's one of those things where okay, I don't know why they just
What
stopped
the hell just happened?
Person.
Subspace rupture.
Not a person like a person, but like, you know, humans.
Target us. They're on the move. Everyone clear the area before more debris comes down.
Colonel seems pretty
Colonel?
dead.
Sir! Damn it, it's gone.
Anyways.
Trooper, head up the hill. We gotta find a way out
No,
of
I
this
can just
park.
talk over it, whatever. But yeah, I mean, I don't think I've really got anything else to say about it. Now, quality, I do think there's a big difference. Quality, I think there's a way bigger difference than frames, in my opinion. Also a difference in how much fucking CPU/GPU, depending on what you gotta say, it uses. As you know, the more it uses, the worse, you know, your computer's gonna be off. Which Chrome is notorious, Google Chrome, or just Google, like, period, is notorious for eating your fucking RAM. Slash just, you know, CPU. Which is why whenever I am streaming, I actually just minimize Chrome. Because, you know, I have to stream to YouTube, so I have to throw it up, go live, whatever. But that's why I always minimize it, because it's basically, it's the equivalent of closing it. Oh, I couldn't do anything about that, okay. It's the equivalent of closing it, because it pretty much goes like, it doesn't use a time. It still registers that I'm streaming, sure. It'll still like upload shit if I minimize it, but it won't update it if I minimize it. So like if I close it while I'm streaming at like the beginning of the stream and I open it up later, then it'll still be where I left it, as if I was watching the stream, you know, all of it. But it's still, you know, the stream is normal. Like it still goes, it's just, you know. So then you might be saying, well, why don't you always minimize it? Well, I do. The real question is, for anybody who doesn't, why don't they? Maybe they also, I almost use that, wasted on a fucking wall. I couldn't tell if that was a human or not. I might have just tried to blast at a human. We'll never know. No, I think it was well, it wasn't a human. Oh, okay. I love that in Halo games. Marines are always just there for you. They're like the big bros. I don't mean big bros in like big brothers. I mean like big bros as in like they're super homies. They're like, oh yeah, you need a whip? Here you go, bro. Take my whip. Take my entire vehicle. Go ahead. And then they'll just walk on foot if they have to. So I did drop. Apparently, I've dropped during this stream 276 frames, and then if you think about it, like every second it's 60 frames. I mean, it's not too much. It's like a couple seconds, maybe, of a little bit of droppage. And it probably wasn't even a whole lot, like, you know, drop 1 frame or something. Oh, fucking. Hey,
Found a hole in the wall, so we're gonna drive right through it.
Let you get out. No. Oh, that's my. But yeah.
There's a hole. Floor it.
Going back on that streaming video topic. Quality topic, I guess you call it. I want to go back to actually permanently ramp that. This is about to be a cutscene, so I'm sitting all over it. It's just one of those things where, also, this, I don't give a fuck who you are, you're fucking dead. Well, maybe a Spartan, I guess, but still, like, fuck.
Lord? I didn't train to be a pilot. Tell me I don't have any more flying to do today.
word said. Roger
So,
that.
was that a yes or a no? Amen.
That'd be me. I would actually probably start believing in fucking whatever religion I just prayed to in that moment. That shit would have me whacked up. I'd be like, okay. It's moments like those that make me really want to believe in Norse mythology. Because there's been multiple moments, or just, like, for pagan religion, whatever. But there's been multiple moments where I will be like, Odin, if you let me do this, just like as a joke most of the time. There was one time where I was actually serious, like, fucking Odin, if you exist. But there was like one time when I was playing Uno, I swear to God, I shit you not, I was like, Odin, it was basically 2v1 because I did have an AI with me, I think, but also my other friend Wyatt were kind of just wanting to fuck me over and over again, and I was like, Odin, if you let me win this, I said something like, this one was as a joke, I think, and I was like, I'll bring you many pictures, and then immediately, like, after that, I won, and I was like, welp, you know what that means, you know, I have to fight some fucking hoes, here I go. So, I went and may or may not have done some actions. We'll leave it at that. But that, like, I mean, my word's obvious I'm gonna do. Even if I am not 100% certain of a god, deity, whatever existing, if I make a word, even if it's just kind of to myself or anybody else, I don't care. I like keeping my word. I hate whatever I can. I hate that shit so much, actually. But, sorry, I was thinking for a second, Jesus. But yeah, it's moments like that that really make me think about, falling under a, I don't know, religion, paganism, whatever. But it's also the fact that I would have to be loyal, to that. And that's another thing. Norse, fucking Odin, paganism, whatever. It's not like super heavy on the you have to be loyal to me and pray like every day, or it's kind of more of a respect thing where it's like, well, you still gotta know that I'm more powerful than you and I can kill you at any moment, but at the same time, just fucking do your own thing, I don't care. It's like that, like, I don't know. It's that and the fact that pretty much, from what I understand anyways, again, I'm not like a master of, Norse, Northern paganism, all that. But, it's another thing of, you kind of just use the religion as a means of some kind, where it's like, oh, let me, or let us, I guess, back in those days, let us win this battle, and we'll throw a great feast in your honor, and then, if they've won the battle, then it'd be like, oh, it was in our favor, and then they do it. And I feel like I wouldn't be too loyal on, like, a religion. Hell, when I believed in, and the only reason why I ever believed in religion, which it was Christianity, was kind of because I don't want to say I was forced into it, but I was kind of grew up to, like, only know that one, and kind of only, because almost all my family, is Christian, or at least believes in some way, and refuses to even think about other ones. I didn't question it really until, I got to like 10, and then I started feeling, a little iffy about it. And then I think like 11, I was like, nothing's really going my way at all, even though I keep fucking, praying, yada yada yada. And then by like 12 and 13, I was like, this is bullshit. This is a scam. I was like, fuck this. So that's how old Spike resented Christianity and refused to ban me. Well, I don't refuse to ban me, but it has made a lot of history, but I definitely don't believe in it. Just because I think it's mad bullshit. I believe that maybe it could possibly be some type of real. You know? Like, maybe it's just a lot of bad interpretation of, like, the people's words passed down and, you know, multiple iterations of rewriting the Bible for different languages and shit like that. But, I don't know, I just think that a lot of it's just bullshit. Especially because they also teach a lot of hypocritical, like, shit. I think that's the word, hypocritical. But they just teach a lot of that stuff. Where it's... And if you believe in this, by the way, by all means, keep doing so. I'm not telling you to stop. Like, go for it. I really don't mind. It's not gonna affect me, you know? I don't hate you for it. I just don't... I don't believe in it, and I'll continue to not believe in it. And I'm not gonna hate somebody for believing in said religion. I won't hate anybody for believing in a religion. They probably had good reason to. Something probably caused that, and most likely it was out of their choice. However, I know there's some people out there like me that was kind of brought into it without even having a chance, like a choice, I should say, not really a chance, but a choice, you know? And it's very wrong to do that stuff. Very wrong, actually. You should not do that to your kid. I swear to God, I'll come to your house and beat your ass. But, for legal reasons, as a joke. But, it's fucked, you know? A lot of Christianity as well is pressuring somebody into believing the religion and kind of punishing them if they don't, you know? Like, oh, you're gonna go to hell if you don't believe. Like, just for not believing I'm gonna go to hell? What? You know, like, that doesn't make any sense. Why? Like, even if you've never known about it your entire life, you're gonna go to hell? You know? Like, they state that, oh shit. They state that, you know, if you're young enough and you just are innocent, that you're not gonna go to hell because you don't know no better. But when you're of age, you're not gonna fucking go to hell or whatever. Well, you will go to hell when you're of age and you know what you're doing if you don't believe in it. What if you never fucking heard of Christianity? I mean, I know it's pretty impossible. You'd have to be in, like, the middle of the woods your entire life, fucking Georgia the jungle head ass, but, like, what if you never fucking learned about Christianity? You're going to hell? Like, I don't know, it's just peer pressuring you into believing their fucking religion. And then, don't even get me started on the fucking history, alright? The Crusades, you know, where a lot of them weren't very good. I mean, a crusade, I think, attacked a Christian city without them realizing it was a Christian city. Which was pretty fucking stupid, so they killed their own kind. And then, there's multiple instances of, in the past, and probably even to this day, I was Catholic at the time, there wasn't really a spin-off Christian, but, you know, Catholic. The Pope was like, well, if you give money, it's clemency, and you won't go to hell. And it's like, oh, well, now I have to pay to not go to hell. So now I'm just gonna give my money to the church.
Where's the fight
oh,
at?
I wonder what they're doing.
Take a guess,
they're
genius.
They're improving their own well-being with my money that I'm giving them, so I don't go to hell. This don't seem wrong. They're totally not using it to hang 9 horses.
Son of a
There's
gun.
actually a dude,
One lip?
Pope.
Get your ass out of the street!
That like watching this stuff. I'm not joking about this. Look,
Wait for me!
It's an actual thing. But besides the point, I don't know. It's founded upon so much fucked up shit that I can't really. Oh, hello. I can't really forgive it. You know, I can't really look at it and not think of those things. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, some people maybe can. I can't. Like, how? How can you? So much wrong was done in the name of that God and that religion that you just kind of can't look at it and be like, oh, well, you know, it was a one-time thing. No, it literally happened for hundreds of years. Like, it wasn't one pope. It was like fucking 20 popes. Maybe even more. That were all, you know, bad as fuck. And the worst part is it became so normal in like the medieval era that if a pope was actually good, it would be like, well, we need to get this pope off the pope throne over here, out the papacy. We need to get him out the papacy because, you know, we can't bribe him to save our souls and let us do mad drugs and shit. So they would just kick out a good pope because he wasn't bad enough. It's like a terrible fucking joke, man.
Man down!
It's like, humans suck. We really suck. Like bad. We just bring each other down, not even just ourselves. And that's one of the worst features about us humans. I'm saying that like there's aliens out there that fucking hear me or some shit, but I already know if aliens ever come across our planet. Think about this, right? We have to pay for water. Imagine an alien fucking species coming to Earth and realizing they're making their own people pay for water. Like, I know it's kind of a thing that we need to have taxes for government and shit, but it should be like a Marxist thing, a Marxist government, not communist Marxist. There's a difference. I'm not going into that. But there's a difference. And Marxist is more like everyone not necessarily shares what they do. It's more of like everyone shares, but if you don't work, then you're not getting your bit. You're not getting like what you're due. You know, it's fair. And like we could do that. We don't need to have fucking, you know, people be in debt and shit. And I was recently talking to a family member, and I was like, I'm probably not going to college. Like, and they was like, what do you mean you're not going to college? And I was like, first of all, it's bad. Why? Why would I want to? I will literally be in debt for the rest of my fucking life. For a large part of it. I don't want that. Why would I want to be in debt for that much of my life? And then there's also the other part of, I've already been to school most of my fucking life. I don't want to go for another part of my life. No. I'm sorry I'm getting heated about this for whoever's watching this now or in the future, but the fucking school is... I don't know, it's just so many people I know in my grade, my generation, just period, are done with school. And it's really bad, and there's reasons for it. One, my generation, our parents, or, well, I won't say all of our parents, but definitely people in our family try to blame us or the things we use for the way that we are. And I may not have depression, you know, I may never get depression. I'm a pretty jovial person. Usually I replace, you know, sad emotions with anger because, you know, it's a easy thing to understand, and I have things to take it out rather than taking it out on people. Yes, I've taken it out on people in the past. Yes, I can do it more, but I have ways of dealing with it. But it's the thing of the people that are depressed from like school and bullies and shit, teachers and parents blame it on shit like games and fucking like, I don't know, just shit like that, you know? Like maybe, I don't know, maybe there's fucking a parent that blames it on like movies or some shit. I just use games because that's all I fucking ever hear about. Not like me personally, like, you know, when I lived with my grandma, yeah, I moved out to her place when I was 12, so it's been a long ass time. Years. But it's, I'm gonna have to beat to death. I'm sorry. I did not want to use that gun that close to me. But it's the thing of like kids get blamed for something that isn't even their fault. And then if you try to fight back against bullies, half the time teachers take their side thinking you started it. And all they have to do is have some friends alive with them. And then that's it. And I was never even bullied. If anything, I bully bullies because I fucking hate bullies. I fight bullies. You know? Like, I don't like bullies. I don't... Part of the reason I even, like, work out and shit like that is to help people that can't defend themselves. You know? Maybe I can, but what about other people? You know? Be stronger for other people, not just your fucking self. Think about others and what they have to go through. What you did, there's probably somebody out there that went through shit 5 times worse, and you just don't know. Just, you know. For you think about your decisions. You're the main character of your story, you know? It's hard not to think about... It's hard to think about others' lives as well as your own when you already have on your plate so much to deal with. And it's easy easy to think about ways you can discredit other people's, you know, livelihood and their experience.
Running low.
And we're all a little too fast to blame and take advantage of, you know. And I know I'm being like all hippie fucking love each other and shit. But at the end of the day, Gen Z, alright, my generation, which our generation is literally like 1997 and like 2009, 2010, which is ridiculous. But our generation is so fucked. Like it's not fucked as in like it's going downhill and there's nothing stopping it, but it's just fucked like there's so much shit that's happened in our generation. And it's not just that, but like we're attacking like 2 other generations, the ones that just surround us and shit like that. What's happening? I have no ammo. But we're just attacking like other generations, so look out for your fellow Gen Zers, dude, because we really got issues out the ass. And some of them we can't help. Some of them we just can't do anything about. And that's okay, because as long as we got other people, okay? As long as we got others to help us along our way and be cool about shit, then we'll make it. We'll make do. Yeah. Find your little corner happiness. You do what you like. You know? Don't blame people for what they like, unless it's very technical. In which I can make quite the exception.
Guess you guys must see the covenant.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. I have no ammo. Die. Thank you.
He's gone. Not far. Behind. Here.
I'm probably gonna die if I take this, but you know. I need health. Like bad, actually. But yeah, I mean just a little food for thought, I guess.
Last mag!
It's important.
Come on and get some, you maggots!
What is this? I am 1 foot. And I have to deal with this shit. I didn't even realize I was getting shot like that entire fucking time by this thing. Oh, that does not do anything, actually. That's what that does, nothing. I don't have a gun to deal with that. As far as I know. I'm just gonna have to fucking rush up to the thing and hopefully not get shot in my ass 20 times. Oh my god, get over the ledge. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. 1 down. And I have no ammo left. Yo, pussy. Oh, wait, shit. Can I get that? Any more frames drop? No. Seemingly no. I think the frames that dropped were just at the beginning of the stream, because whenever I started up, you know, I have like 2 things open. I just not realized my stream could be running better if I really wanted it to, because I could minimize this tab, the recording tab, if I really needed more frames, which I didn't even think about for some reason. I don't know why, but I could also do that. But I need to.
Reloading.
Wow. Oh. Bitch. That was pretty fucked up, I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit. Alright, where do I go? Drive tank. What? Oh. 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 I was supposed to have a tank this entire time, wasn't I? I was supposed to have a tank. That's why it's felt a little hard. Because I was supposed to have a tank. Ah. Thank you, game. Can't really blame the game, it's probably my fault, but still. I can act like it was the game's fault. Hopefully. Where the fuck? Like, I even killed this, I think. Yeah. Where the fuck was the tank? Oh my god. Oh, I'm a one-man fucking machine, apparently. Holy shit. I was out here doing work. I didn't need a single fucking tank, apparently. Holy shit. That's actually quite surprising. Wow. I'm proud of that. I just had to walk all the way back. Oh, fuck. You're gonna heal it. Well, you're gonna heal. Maybe one day. That's a little too personal, but you're gonna hear the beeping noise a little bit until I find a health station up at, sorry, yeah, deal with that, but, yeah. I can't do anything about it right now. I don't know where the health things are. If there are any. Yeah, okay, let me not fucking kill my eyes. I thought I was only getting by the context for that. Fuck you. You know what? Fuck you. You know what? How about this? Fuck you too. Bastard. Wow. Wait. Don't.
Everyone pile on. We're pushing to the rally point.
I spotted a whole column of hostile armor headed
I was
in
about
that
to say, do I
direction.
feel... I
Don't
kind of
worry.
feel...
This ODST we got, he's an artist with high explosives.
I also like that there's like different lines of command, kinda. Not necessarily lines of command, but different. You know, it's real world shit. You know how we got like, or at least the U.S. or just Earth in general has special forces, spec ops, special ops, special operations, definitely. But fuck you, honestly. Fuck you. Fuck you. Are you still? Oh no, you. Okay, I was like, are you still alive? No, we're not. I don't know what I was gonna say about that. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the special forces. Yeah. Yeah, the rooftops.
Trooper, head to the security door to KIZINGO Boulevard. Fastest way to the rally point.
I love the sound of the jack
on the door. Let's move, trooper.
This one? Yeah, okay. But you know, we got the Marines, so it makes sense that they have a special, you know, force, special operations kind of unit.
Doors unlocked. Roll on through.
But what's cool is they have that, which is really believable. They also have Master Chief, Mark II's, and Spark. They have another force, like super soldier. Who the fuck? Where did you even come from?
Backblast clear. Let him have it.
Oh, you bitch! No, I'm shooting you down. Fuck.
What are you doing up there?
I'm out of rockets. Kill that Ray.
Oh god. Can I get a bug here? Oh, one, I don't know what I'm thinking. Two,
shoot the Ray, for God's sake.
How many shots? Oh! Nice. So, what was it? 4? 5 shots? I think I might have been 5. I'm still living. Fuck you. But I don't know, it's really cool that, like, they have super close as well. So they have, like, basic military, but they just also have, you know, fucking Spartans. The big boys. And even then, it took them, like, what, 500 fucking years in the future now, from now, to get super soldiers. So, as of right now, it's still pretty believable.
Vicky, over here.
Hell, in the future, they're still using bullets in space.
Watch the door.
Which, you know, I don't doubt that we'll probably still be using bullets. I mean, we might discover, like, a plasma type of gun. You know, kind of like, I would say maybe, like Star Wars, but it'd be a lot faster because it'd actually be, you know, a laser gun. Laser would, you know, fire a lot faster if you had an inhibitor to stop from shooting us in some way. Which, if you did, it would probably be multiple junctures to stop the beam for a moment, but then you have to keep the beam going inside of your gun pretty much continuously until you let it go, and then it'd have very fast, very short stops to make it seem, you know, slower to shoot. I don't know why you'd want it to be, you know, slower to shoot, but that'd be one good way of doing it, I'd imagine.
Swapping mags.
I didn't even put thought on that. That was, I could probably actually fucking reinforce that thought with actual, you know, thought.
Terrific.
Come on, we got ammo and weapons on the
Yeah,
high
it's
ground.
one of the many ways that we could go into the future. Of course, we could always just, you know, keep using bullets, but that's not fun. I mean, yes, but still. The problem, though, is I feel like we would probably still use bullets because we've kind of been using gunpowder-like things, just, you know, fiery, bang, projectile guns for so long that, one, it'd be kind of weird moving away from them, and two, oh shit.
We got any heavy weapons for that raid?
We have like armor designs, and you know, we know how to counter shit like that. If we go on like PLAZA, it's gonna be a whole new like World War I, World War II fucking disaster. Like it will look brutal whenever someone gets killed, most likely. Because we don't have anything to counteract it, we don't have anything to stop, you know, fucking bleeding of a plasma wound going through your fucking corpse. It's gonna be a corpse because you can't heal it, but you know what I mean? Like, we don't have any science for that, you know, we have theories, of course, we have theories for fucking a lot of shit, but we can't really know until we put it into practice, put it into use. Which, you know, we don't have technology to do that, and then when we get technology, we're gonna have it, you know, do that, and we'll probably have a couple things not right. Let's just be honest here. In the past, our science has been lackluster.
We got any heavy weapons for that raid?
I mean, think about how we used to...
Stick it with grenades!
Think about how we used to determine a witch. Oh god, 2 + 2 = 4. She said it. She's a witch. Women can't do math. Like, that was an actual... Might as well have been a fact. No, check. Might as well have been a fact in the past. Fucking... Alright, well I can't get close to you at all. Ow. But to them, it might as well have been a fact. I mean... Alright, well I guess I'm immediately back. Jesus fucking Christ. But then there was also how we did medicine. How we, you know, stopped bleeding and stopped having to... Oh god. I hate it.
Stuck.
Well then, okay. But, like, we used to amputate legs and arms. Because he was like, oh, well, that's the only way to fix this. Sorry, Chief. I mean, we still amputate all that, but, like, we used to do it for fucking everything. Oh, you got bit by a dog? Sorry, man, you don't got legs anymore. Not my problem. And we just saw the fucking leg off while giving you alcohol. Really fun, like getting you really dummy drunk off alcohol, or we would just make you have severe pain somewhere else to chop said leg off, or limb, period. So it wouldn't seem as bad chopping that off, sewing it off.
How's this taste?
But I don't know, it's just... I mean, where are these guns? I think I got a little bit of ammo, maybe. No, actually, I don't think so. Science can improve, so never say something is impossible. It can be impossible for the technology we have, sure, but nothing's impossible, you know? Fucking, something might take like 5 billion years to get to, but it might get to it eventually. For all we know, Okay. I don't know what the fuck just hit me, but I think, yeah, it was definitely, he's aimed at me apparently because he knows exactly where I'm at. That's interesting. I like how only certain guns can headshot enemies in this game. What the f... Okay, one weird thing I don't like in this game is you can't outrun Wraith shots, which kind of makes sense, I guess, but at the same time, it's a fucking tank shot, so it kills you instantly if it hits dead on. So you're kind of fucked, you know? So it's like, why can you not run away from them and not escape?
Up and smell the death.
I mean, I guess you can kind of like get away from them in a weird way. You can barely outrun them. That way, you know, it takes 2 shots to kill you. Oh, fucking, we're in big numbers now. Oh shit. I was looking over my recording screen as if I was talking to somebody. Fuck. I have to kill the wraiths. Yeah.
Careful!
Careful, dude. Careful, dude. They'll hit the trees, right? They'll hit the trees, right? They'll hit the trees, right? Okay, don't even hit me. Don't. I'm right here if you shoot. I was about to say, if you fucking shoot and I am right here, I swear to God.
That's all of them. Way to go,
I would have, but still.
Come to my position.
I don't want to die. Alright.
It's over! Hoorah!
That was a little belated. Belated? Delayed? Delayed. That was a little delayed, but okay.
You heard from Gunny?
Alright.
No. Romeo neither.
Well, guess it's just you and me.
My vote, hold up, wait for backup.
I like the bullets he has wrapped around his,
Thank
legs.
God! Does one of you know how to use explosives?
Well.
Your vote just got overruled.
Oh.
Shut up, Mickey. You fool. You damn fool. Man, playing through, like, all the games and learning about the lore, whenever I see Oni symbol, it hits different now. Oh, if it's a naval intelligence, that shit hits different now. Knowing, what they've done and the shit that they're up to. They're basically, like, they're, like, so secretive, they're, like, pretty much Area 51 for us, but an entire organization that runs the military. That's pretty much what Oni is in Halo, which is pretty fucking scary. They're not they're not completely mysterious. You know, they have a lot of shit that's common knowledge and whatnot. But they've done a lot of fucked up shit, especially behind closed, you know, doors. I almost said closed curtains. I guess it could work. But one big thing is Spark 2 program. Sound familiar? Technically, Halsey did that, but it was still Oni. She was a part of Oni, plus they kept it going. Because, in war that's needed, but then fucking, whatchamacallit, after the war they tried to pin it all on Halsey and make her seem like the bad guy. They didn't question it when they was needed, no. Of course not. Oh, fuck you. Oh, okay. I might stop streaming here soon because this was pretty much just a big, okay, thank you. It was just a big test, kind of. A test that's an hour and fucking 30 minutes long, but a test nonetheless. Fuck you. Okay. Yeah, you know what? No better place to stop it than now, I guess. It wasn't like a super long video, but it wasn't exactly like a short one. Mostly this was a test. I'm probably still gonna share something else right after this, but right now it's just the big thing with sitting here is just this seat is so uncomfortable. If I had a more comfortable seat, I could probably sit here and stream all fucking day, like nonstop. But this seat is so uncomfortable, dude. It's so bad. It's so bad. And I can't like put any cushion on it. It's pretty much okay. So picture like an office swivel chair, but like no cushions. It's pretty much that. It's like as hard as a wooden chair, but it looks like it would be good, and it's a swivel chair, so it can, you know, spin me right around, you know. So it's really fucking uncomfortable to sit on for hours to play, which I do daily. Other than, like, playing the game, all I got to do is fucking work out and... No, that's about it. Gotta be honest. I could go out someplace. Nah. I hate people. And that's not like an fuck, I don't have to justify my hatred for people. It's not like, just know it's not an anxiety kind of thing. Like, I'm not an introvert. I'm pretty extroverted, actually. I mean, I'm putting my voice out here for people now, and I'm pretty sure if I've played with my friends before, you've heard them say my actual name and the place that I live in. So, it's not exactly mysterious who I am. Although, if you play with me, well, if you have, tuned in to me just playing the game by myself, I just refer to myself as Spike. But they've said my real name before, sure. Oh no, they're just used to calling me by my name because we're pretty much really good friends at this point. We've played since like 2018, 2019. So if we're not friends at this point, playing not necessarily daily, but I talk to them almost daily. So, but I think that's it. I apparently my dropped frames for this stream, it says is 0.1%. I'm guessing of like the total of the stream, and that's 0.1%, not 1%, 0.1%. It was 276 dropped frames apparently, and I'm thinking it was at the beginning of the stream where it takes a couple seconds to go up in the fucking bitrate. Because it starts off at 0 and it has to go all the way up to where you go, which it doesn't take a lot of time, but it still is a couple seconds, depending on how high you have it. I have mine set to like 20-some thousand, so, it's going to take a little bit. I can't imagine people that have like 50,000, but it takes like a couple seconds to get there. So that's probably where it was because, 60 frames a second is what I'm playing on now, so that's pretty smooth. So let's say I have 276 dropped. I dropped a few times, like once or twice, so 16. Yeah, it was a couple seconds. Not a lot though, considering. So with that being said, the frames are about to drop by the way at the end of the stream because I'm about to open up multiple tabs to actually, exit out the stream. But with that being said, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'll play next. I'm gonna hopefully get a comfortable seat. I'm really debating moving my shit over to like couch. So I don't know though, because then if somebody is above me, like at least in this room I kinda have it soundproof, not really, but kinda. Like it's got a lot more it's got a lot thicker walls and it's on like the lowest level of where I live. So anything happening above me, whatever, I'm probably not gonna. Well, you guys aren't probably gonna hear it because, I mean, even my mic barely would pick me up if I was across this little area, but let alone above me. Sometimes you guys catch my dog though, but that's besides the point. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking. I don't know what I'll play next. Hopefully, I can find a. I'm getting real close. I'm getting real close to cutting open the fabric of this chair and then putting like a pillow in there and like really wedging it in there tight so it's nice and puffed up cushion that I can sit on. Because it is like flat, dude. And it sucks. But I'll deal with that. That's personal info. I think that's it. If I have to stream something else, it probably won't be this because it's kind of one off. Although I have already pretty much went through like half a fucking game, I think, which is Kikowani Station, and then it'd be, let's see, the one mission where you blow up the one building, then the next where you, I think, fly in a Phantom? controlled by people, and then after that, you go and rescue the one chick, I think. And then that's the end of the game. So there's like 4 missions, maybe? I don't know, something like that. Something like 4 or 5. But hope you enjoyed, I guess. Might actually end the fucking stream, so bye bitches, fuck you. Have a good day, I guess. Bye.